This conference will now be recorded.
Hello friends, welcome to bisptrainings.com. I'm Ghansham and in today's session I'm going to present some of the component of assumptions in EPBCS. Let us proceed and see how it looks like. So I'm taking the volume as my input file and I do have the price also available in my input file. First I'm going to load this file and then we'll proceed and see how does it look like. So I'm proceeding to the system and importing the data available into the file into the EPBCS. Here I am pointing the data which I have in my file. Once you have the right file with the right data, you can just point it, validate it, and after the validation, you can see it went fine into the system. The jobs is going to tell you the right status. You can see we have the two records and we have also loaded the two records. Once you have records available with that, you can see numbers into the systems. Now I'm jumping quickly and we'll see how assumption works. But before that, let us move the data into the plan numbers by running plan route, which is going to push the data, the loaded actual data into the plan numbers, and we'll be able to see that there is data, underlying data available into the system corresponding to plans. So let us proceed to the server and run the rule prepare plan. Parallelly, we can also see that what assumption I am going to present to you today. One is the prior year actual with seasonality index. The seasonality index says that whatever you have, like here I wanted to take 10% of increment. In that case, this will take the base as this number and will increase this by 10%. You can see the formula I have applied. I've just taken this number and increase it by 10%. The same I've done for across the year, which means I'm following the seasonality, and numbers will generate according to the season with 10% increment. Second assumptions, I'll say that's not an assumption, that is basically when you wanted to move from one assumption to the other assumption to clear trends. So we have the rules behind this. So copying the data for USA for FY21 with USD. Once we launch the data, we have the data available in our form of revenue. So we have seen the second part. We have where I first in the first step I copied the data, and then pair plan was the next step, and the third one will get this kind of form where we can take the assumption. And before running assumption, we can go and do the clear of the data. So we are into the driver based revenue planning, and we can see that we have the plan numbers of FY21, and the moment we can select our assumptions from here, and I'm selecting prior year actual with seasonality, and I wanted to make 10% increment into this. The moment I'm going to make this, the system will read the entered data and it will show me the numbers accordingly. So let us cross check and see we got 5,310, We entered 4827 for previous year, and as per seasonality, we have got 5310. Similarly, for the other for February also, we have got 4307. For it, then it will follow the month-wise process, whatever you can see 5786 after 10% increment 6364. So it is rounding off the numbers. So that was the first assumption we have handled by this. Before going to the next one, you can use the clear trends option. The clear trend will allow you to clear whatever trend you have taken just now. Just save it. You will find out that it will clear the existing trends, whatever you have selected. The next one which I am taking, the next trends which I am taking is the prior year actual average. So prior year actual average, as the name indicate, it will take prior year average of actuals. If I take you to the Excel, back to Excel, here I have done the annual total. This is the total. I'll take it again to sum of the full year numbers, and then I divided this with a 12 to get monthly average, and then incremented it by 10%. And hence I have 5219. And if I select this, so on the rounding off, it should show us 5220 approximately. That would be prior year actual average number. So let us wait for a second and we'll change this to next level, and we should be able to see 5220. So changing it to the same combination plan of working USD USA of 20 for the same product. So going back to the same form, and I'm changing it as our last step, prior year actual average, and keeping it as it is 10%. Once we have this, we should be able to see 5220 as a result of monthly change. Yes, we got that. That's it from my side for today. Should you have any question, you can get back to us or write to us at support@bsptrainings.com. Thank you. Have a good day.